Hello everybody, Raptor King of the West here, and today we are back in Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we are not getting this Attachosaurus even though I have its egg in my inventory. We are getting a Brachiosaurus. Yes, I already have planned out as much as I can for it, reasonably. I still sort of like coming up with ideas on the fly. Don't do it all the time. The ranger outpost I planned beforehand, and the design for a couple of enclosures. I designed the general idea off camera, and then made the shape of the enclosure just spontaneously. Went through all this, made this all a dirt path. Lit up a couple of the caves inside here, not all of them. I'm missing a bunch still. Over here, our Gallimimuses have been, they've been using their free time, and there are more of them now. So when it comes to naming them, we'll probably give the oldest ones names first, which I'll just be able to, because the adults are going to be much older than the children by, it looks like, about 10. Hopefully none of them escaped. I've had problems with the Gallimimuses escaping this enclosure pretty consistently so far, but I'm not seeing anything right now. No, we seem to be fine. Yeah. Gallimimuses have been escaping this enclosure a lot. If you guys have a name idea for any of them, by the way, I would love to hear it, because it's getting to be a lot of things that I have to name, and I really do want your guys' name ideas for any of the dinosaurs or other creatures in this park. That goes for literally all of them. There's not a single one that I would not like to hear your name suggestion. And there are so many Psittipati that need to be named. At some point, I think their max population is, 10, and 2 of them are named. That is 8 unnamed Psittipati. Chester and Agnes, those are the only 2 named ones. The rest of these guys, why are you upset? You're upset because you're too young. Because I know for a fact you can eat. I expanded the food source. Don't even know which one was hungry. I cannot tell the difference between any of these guys. Couple of the males I can tell the difference between, because you got the red, you got the orange yellow thing. I don't know. But yes, okay. I've had this Attachosaurus egg sitting in storage for a while, and if it's not too cold, I think we're gonna hatch it right now. It is too cold. What if I... Hello, Simon? Yes! Yes, I know my own dinosaurs' names. Are you... No, you're still going to be cold. Okay. Simon, eat. Okay. This Simon is full. Oh, that is a hilarious way for that to get worded. I guess because normally it would be, right, this Attachosaurus is full. If you drop the this, you have dinosaur is full, or dinosaur name is full. Which would work fine for any named dinosaurs like Simon. Simon is full, just plain sentence there. Attachosaurus is full. It does work. This Attachosaurus is full, I think, is better. It's more specific. I don't think it really matters. That's just a funny little thing. Probably wouldn't be super difficult to have it check if the dinosaur is name tagged, admittedly, but I'm really not concerned about that. Please, I can't sleep. I do not want to deal with the rain. I still haven't done down here. I was about to say maybe I do a bit of down here, but I don't actually know where to start for this. what I will do while we're here, I just thought of another thing that I would like to have for... There it is. Dark oak. Yeah. That will come with me to the build site. And I left all my torches at the build site. Of course I did. So I have a waypoint over there for the build site so that I don't lose it. That's where we're going to be building our Brachiosaurus enclosure. I kind of have an idea for like this castle-like sort of thing. With the idea being of I want the visitors to be high up enough that they can see the Brachiosaurus a bit more clearly. Which does mean we're going to need a staircase, but not super worried about that. If I take a torch from anywhere, really, this path is quite clearly marked out at this point. Or do I have... Thing is I don't light anything up, because I never do anything at night. I think I left a torch in Dorothy's enclosure. Hello, Dorothy. Are you shearable? You're shearable! I don't have shears. I left a torch in here, I swear. What? Okay, I don't light up any enclosures. And no, I didn't leave any torches in the new Pachyrhinosaurus enclosure. Where are they? Where is she? Do I remember the gender of the dinosaur? Yes. She's adorable. I love her. I'm so glad we finally got that. There is torches in here. My only concern is that, they're sort of necessary. Is it just the one? No, there's more than one. I was gonna say. Alright, I really don't want to build in the rain, but if this is gonna keep up like this, I might not get a choice. How is our unnamed T-Rex? You're happy? You're a little bit hungry. Max population is 2, so we could get you a friend. I have more Stegosaurus DNA, so we can get those to a friend. I don't know if I have more Aquilolomna DNA. So Walter might not get a friend for a while. But I'm gonna be honest, I keep forgetting about Walter anyway, so... that's okay. Lapis is the dinosaur that scared me because I thought they died a couple episodes ago. But no, you're alright. You've gotten bigger and your texture has changed, I think. Yep. You're less blue than you were before. That's alright. You're still Lapis. Color did get toned down, and I'm not 100% sure. I guess, like, age. And then all my really disappointing custom trees. You're here, you're asleep. You hungry? No. We just got you, so I'm not surprised. For some reason, there's a wandering trader on the roof of the aviary. The aviary that I still haven't finished. I'm great at this, aren't I? Look at all the projects I started and never finished. Like, for example, the interior of my own home. Unfinished. Lab. Unfinished. Pathway down. Unfinished. Aviary. Unfinished. There's more. I know there's more. Maybe there's not more. Surely there's other No, I did finish the Ankylosaurus enclosure. Surely there's something else I haven't finished yet. No, base level, I haven't finished most things. There's no miscellaneous shops. I technically haven't started that, though. I think this would be a good spot for a Nautilus or two. Don't know if we have Nautilus DNA yet, though. Alright. Simon, I've returned to get you a friend. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yep, we're starting off the episode with a dinosaur, Simon. Isn't this great? This Simon is full. I guess if I have more than one Simon, it really narrows it down. So, you excited to have a friend? Or... yeah? Your population is 10. I really don't know. We just gotta wait, and that'll be ready shortly. While we wait, I am just gonna hop over here. You guys need the ferns much more than Simon. So many. So many, Patty. Oh, you know who I haven't checked on in a while? The Dinosaurs. Do I think I can make it there and back? I think I can make it there. It's at 50%. I think I can make it there and back. So this, my friends, this is what we call hubris. It's sort of like arrogance and overconfidence and whatnot, and it never goes well. But let's go check on our Dinosaurs, which probably haven't aged that much because I don't spend much time over here. Spend more time over here when I'm building the shops. Where are they? They're still small little babies. 0 actually genuine babies. They have not aged at all. Unfortunate. Alright. We should start getting back. So I don't want to miss the birthing of our second Psittacosaurus. It's not that far of an enclosure, luckily. It is one of our furthest, but it's not that far. Just never spend time over there, because that area sort of got finished. There we go, see? Because over here, there's not much more I can do without having to deal with the massive hill, which I just don't really want to deal with. We do need to get shops over there. We will do something on the hill at some point. Probably going to have to take down and reset up the village and whatnot. Take down and reset. Take down, relocate, or redesign maybe would be a better way to go about it. I'm not sure yet. Okay, here we go. You're about to get a friend. Are you excited? Here we go. We got a new one. I forgot how little and adorable they are. Okay, there you go. So we have another Psittacosaurus that needs a name. Lovely. Oh, it's such a long list. It is such a long list. How are you two doing? See? I knew it. I knew that they could grow a bulb on their head. I knew it. 10. You're 9, so you're close. You were birthed around the same time. So I kinda wonder how it's different. So I guess this is what the Sticky Moloch stage looks like. I don't know, I don't have the Draco Rex stage for comparison, but I guess this is it. Then this is the Pachycephalosaurus stage, which... yeah, 10. That's gotta be one of the longest to reach the full maturity, right? Surely. Are you gonna... the eye is it different? No, it's just that there's more color around it. Are you going to change your growth stage. I don't think you will. I think you will tomorrow, maybe, though. We'll see. We'll come back from building. And when I say tomorrow, I mean in-game, not like next week's episode or whatever. We need to get more in the aviary. Alright, so over here, across the river that I have not made a bridge across yet because I am lazy. I don't really have an excuse. Here we go. This is the build site. A single chest. Yeah. Okay. So my idea is I kinda want it to be a castle sort of thing? I don't know. I should have checked how tall these guys grow. That was a miscalculation on my behalf. That's okay. That's totally fine. Sure that won't have any consequences. Alright. Time for a little bit of deforestation. I have a chest to throw. I don't need to be over here. I feel like I picked a bad spot for this enclosure as well. Second guessing myself. Oh no. Because it's a Brachiosaurus enclosure and I have 3 Brachiosaurus eggs. Brachiosaurus aren't small. I feel like I've maybe miscalculated a little bit. Okay. This will be fine. This will be fine. Alright. Let's start with... I want 4 corners. So where do I want a corner to be? If I put one of them... One of them here. The problem I get is the hill, really. Because I'm fine if... Let's try and have these lined up to make my life easier. If I go here... Okay. So, there's 2 of them. Then... The problem is how far over this way can I go without causing problems? I'm fine if they're at different levels, that's the thing. That's not the concern. The concern is... I don't actually know. I think I'm overreacting now that I think about it. I think this is gonna be fine. Is that long enough? How does that look up here? I think we push it more. I think we push it a bit more. Because my only even remote concern, now that I have decided to quit worrying about it, is... Well, let's go... Okay. Yeah. Let's go over here. And we're gonna do this way around. Just a little bit further. Right? Alright. There we go. So that, and then my only thing is that the last one is gonna be, like, awkwardly overheat. That's not even a concern, let's just put it in the mountain. That's not a concern at all, it's gonna be a feature. We're gonna put part of this enclosure inside the mountain. It's the perfect solution. Okay. I need to decide how tall I want these to be. I don't know how tall the Brachiosaurs are in this mod. 96 doesn't seem that bad. I don't know how many blocks tall it is, but that seems like a reasonable height. At least for these spires, and then detailing and stuff can go up or down 1 or 2, and yada yada yada. Did I bring enough stone bricks is going to be a concern, because I do not want to deal with getting more of those. But, I mean, I don't know. We got this one here. Then I want 3 blocks going. It'll be a 3-block pathway going that way. I have a lot of these. I don't know if it's enough. 96, I said? The fact that we only need 3 of them is gonna make this a lot less resource intensive. And I do think it'll actually add something to the enclosure. I might need to do a little bit of terraforming to make the enclosure more secure, but I think that that will ultimately be fine. So I think I can do that relatively effectively, if it's even a concern at the moment, which I don't know that it really is. Alright. Let's teleport home and sleep, because I don't want to deal with the night. I also don't want to deal with phantoms or anything like that, but I sleep far too often in this game for that to be a problem. Alright. I'm just gonna... Shh. Tell no one. Yeah. Alright. 96. Built them all on the frame of reference of that one, so they should all be more than tall enough. By, like, a lot. Because I have to go up. 1, 2, 3. We gotta do that twice. Gotta reach 96. We might not get to the detailing today, but I always complete my projects. Ignore everything I said earlier, I promise. I always complete my projects. Look, there's the Ankylosaurus enclosure. It's completed, right? And it didn't take me like a month to get to it at all. That would be crazy. Alright. 96. Or else I've built that. It looks taller. Is it tall? It's not, right? Okay, yeah, it's gotta be 96. I think it's just very, shocking size differences considering that they are on the same land. But those are parallel, not parallel. Well, they are. But that's the same cutoff right there, so should be fine. 96. This one's got a long way to go. I might run out of, there we go, stone bricks. Which would be unfortunate, because then I would have to smelt them. I would probably bring the furnaces over here for that. Smelt them over here while I'm building, just so that we lose less time, because there's stuff that I want to do with wood. And so then we can still make progress while stuff is smelting. If that even... it will end up being a problem, I think. Almost definitely. I completely misestimated? Underestimated. I speak English. I completely underestimated the amount of materials that a Brachiosaurus enclosure would take, which is crazy. How do you get that wrong? It's gonna be massive. You definitely need way more than you would ever think. Why did I not just assume that I wouldn't have enough? But that's fine, because we will just build other parts while waiting. Because, yeah, we'll have enough for these spires. I don't know if that's the right word at all. We might not even have enough. We don't even have enough for these! Oh, dear. Okay, well, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna kidnap a couple of furnaces. And a lot of cobblestone. You're coming with me, you're coming with me. There we go. A lot of coal. That's good. That has no cobblestone, but this does. Let's just grab every full stack I have. That should be more than enough, really. There we go. Alright. Build site. And let's get these cooking. There we go. Throw the rest of this haphazardly in here with no regard for anything. If I need to chop down more trees, I will. We'll see what happens there. On the middle section of each of these, I would like to have this. And what I do want is I do want arches supporting the bridges that I'm going to put between each of these towers. The idea being that you can walk on them and see the dinosaurs better. I've built a castle for the Brachiosaurs, not the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is the Tyrant Lizard King, or the Raptor Queen, which we gave the role of royalty. I've made neither of our deserving dinosaurs a castle, but I've given it instead to the Brachiosaurs. Oh, cool, we just crashed. Awesome. I found the hotkey to disable pausing a recording, and I've now discovered that it is also just the hotkey to open a settings menu in one of the mods, so that's nice. Oh, I've hit a button. Is OBS happy or mad at me? Because I did just load back in and immediately start recording. I don't know how long I was monologuing after it crashed. I think it was only a few seconds, but I wasn't looking at the screen, so I might be wrong. Oh, lovely. Don't you just love it when Minecraft decides it wants to crash for no reason? I actually don't know what caused it. Fully serious. There's nothing specific that happened that I would think, oh yeah, I could see that causing... No way! What? I was gonna say, there's nothing that I can think of specifically that would cause this crash. I'm loading something. Something is causing a crash right now, though. That is... Huh. Okay. I've set a poor key bind again, but that's besides the point. I have no idea still what is causing those crashes. I seriously doubt it is me placing blocks. That would be a wild problem, and it would be weird that it's just happening there. But the only mobs loaded in our area right now that are not vanilla mobs. Because, like, we got sheep and villagers and cows over this way. We can see some of them right here. That's not a cow, so that's a bad example. But my point stands. So the only modded things that we have is over here, because it's when I get to this end that it was crashing. We have the Ankylosaurus over there, so I'm wondering if it has a chance to do a behavior that is currently bugged and causing a crash. And then down here, we have... There's none currently. Sturgeon are the only modded mob that I see spawn... There they are. That I see spawning in this river. I don't think the sturgeon have any weird behavior trees, though. I think they just swim. They don't have, like, a sleep animation or anything. So I wonder if our Ankylosaurus is doing something in its animation that is causing us to crash. That's the only thing I can think of that could possibly be causing that. Because we don't load anything else. We don't get far enough to load the... We can see how far I load, right? We can't see how far I load, necessarily, but we can see the mobs that I load in any given section. And we might get far enough to load the Dilophosaurus and Dimorphodon. Do we? No, we don't. We don't. So... my best guess is that during their last bug fix, something got changed with the Ankylosaurus, and it has a behavior that is causing it to crash. Normally, when I look at, like, the lists, because I check the change log every time, normally there will be something like fixed crashes when Spinosaurus walks underwater or something like that. I think they're having problems with a couple things interacting with water. So I wonder maybe if that's it, but I have no idea. It's such a weird thing, and I kinda hope that it's just, like, done now? I don't have the slightest idea what caused that. This is as high up as this is gonna go, I think. Completely changing topic here, because I have nowhere else to go. I think we go this high, because we'll put our bridge on top of this, and then we can make it an arch and stuff. It looks good, though. We're gonna need... I should have stayed up there and just gone straight for this one next. Actually, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. This is doing fine. Alright. Let's sleep. I don't know what happened there. It is so weird not seeing furnaces next to the crafting table here. Alright. I think I have a spare crafting table up here somewhere. Might bring that with us. There it is. I knew I had one. Build sites. Just gonna throw that up here. Alright. We're gonna do this one next, over here. Just because I want to visualize how this is gonna look against our mountain. Because I feel like if it's gonna look weird, it's gonna be over here. And I think that weirdness could be fixed with the arches and supports once I get more stone brick. And if I'm lucky, nothing will crash. How high up is this? 96. We're gonna head up to... Or it will head to 95, so it'll be here, I guess? Yeah, that... I was sort of wondering if these would both be high enough that they would actually meet, but that's... No. It's not gonna happen. Alright. Weird. The glitch was so weird. I don't even... I need something to talk about while building, but I really can't come up with a single theory for what could be causing that. Crashing. So, we're just gonna leave that be, I guess. See, it looks a little bit bland right now, I do admit, but I think that's just where those supports come in, those little details to bring some life to it, because otherwise this is a very flat wall. It has no texture, visually or depth-wise. I am building a very big box, ultimately, so... There we go, see? That doesn't look too strange, I hope. It looks a little strange. But I think it looks a little strange in a way that a little bit of stone bricks can fix. Close. Alright. Which one do we do next? Let's do this one next. Alright, here we go. Another round. Don't actually need to destroy that. I don't know why I did that. And now we're over here. Uh-huh. Yes. This zoo is expanding quite nicely, but I keep saying it, eventually I do need to actually build some, like, shops and restaurants and facilities. We have no maintenance facilities, no restrooms, nothing like that. I think a hotel would be a good addition, because, yeah, I'm going for more of a zoo angle, and hotels aren't super typical for zoos. But also, our zoo has a T-Rex, so, like, feel like people are going to travel for that, and there are no nearby cities that can have hotels for them. Unless I just build a city and put a hotel in it. I'm probably not going to do that anytime soon, though. Are we really running out of spruce wood? Oh no. Whatever will I do? Somewhere over here, there is an animal and an item taking up the exact same spot, and it looks like I should be concerned about something. It only changes when I jump. So the mob is clearly over top of the item. My best guess, chicken? Laid an egg, probably? I don't know, though. How much? Oh, I have to go up so much more. It would be I would be concerned if I actually ran out of spruce wood. It's possible. It can happen. I don't deny it. But we'll see. I think should probably be fine. This isn't going to be bad, actually. You won't get a great view, but you will be able to see into the Ankylosaurus enclosure from up here. Maybe we build a telescope or two, looking both directions. Make it a multi-purpose wall. The main thing is definitely going to be for the Brachiosaurus, but I don't think I really am going to care that much if people decide, hey, let's go into the Brachiosaurus enclosure to look at the Ankylosaurus, because the person who built it forgot to put windows in. I don't think I'd mind that much. I think I'd be okay with that. We are out. I was worried it was going to happen. I was sort of hoping it wouldn't, but I understand. I just didn't bring enough of, like, any supplies. Really just a full miscalculation on my behalf. I know that's a waste. Gotta take these as well. These are done and dusted. Throw those in. Don't actually need a crafting table for this. Alright. 2 stacks. Not much. In theory, though, should be enough to finish off this tower. What do I mean, in theory? Hope if I'm lucky, it'll be enough to actually do some of the supports and arches that I want. It'll definitely be enough for this tower. What am I on about? We were like only 18 away. There we go. And now I can go back to doing this. And hoping that the game doesn't decide to crash for no good reason again. Okay, I'm making this difficult on myself. I need to stop making it difficult on myself. I think we should have enough. And then the staircases can be the dark oak that I grabbed. I sort of want to do like dark oak slabs for those. Honestly, I think that those are going to be the best choice. Yeah, I see my own vision, and I hope that you, the viewer, can see my vision. If you can't, hopefully you can by the end of this episode. Hopefully I finish this by the end of this episode. There's a lot of hope here today. And it's all related to the end of this episode. Don't need to place more there. I need to actually fill in the gaps. Doing these 3 at a time is not actually that much faster than doing 1 at a time. The only time I'm really saving is going back and forth, which I don't even need to be doing, so... How close are we? I feel like, yep, we are very close. Alright, and then... 2 more. That should be a little bit easier to not mess up on. We'll see, though. Oh, are we not gonna... We might not have enough for that wall there. I might have to collect more when we head back to sleep. But, it looks promising. If I grab these just to... proof of concept. I'm gonna need so much more than 3 stacks, though. Or, not 3 stacks. What? 2 stacks. I only have 2. We're just gonna keep cooking until we're hopefully... we have everything we need, at least to get the basic, undetailed structure done. But I like my idea. I'd be a little bit concerned if I didn't, but I have had doubts before. So, you never know. Let's get as far as we can over here, only because I know we will not get very far, and we will not waste much time before we have to sleep. Because sleeping, that's important. Gotta do that at least once a day. Probably, if you do it for a healthy enough amount of time, only once a day? Or twice a day? I don't even know how you count that. Alright. These are nowhere near needing to be switched. Nope. Head home. We'll just get more spruce while we're here. Tree farm would be nice, but I don't know how I would build that in a way that, like, fits into my plan. I want all my farms to fit into my underground lab. spruce logs. Spruce logs. Should throw the chordates with the other chordates. It's not much, but it's maybe enough. We're gonna find out. After that, after we get this done, because we still need that to smelt before I can finish up the side parts, we can work on the inside environment. I don't know if I brought enough trees or not. My goal is to make it forested. Oh, nope. I need to be able to walk. Yeah, I mean... I think maybe we're gonna want foundations along the side that gets to the mountain, but maybe not. I'm wondering if I want to have a tunnel in the mountain for the pathway to get back over here. That could be cool. We could have a part that goes under and then there's a window. Not really feeling that idea, just throwing things out there, seeing what hits the wall. I think the tunnel idea is not bad. I'm less sold on the window inside the mountain idea. That doesn't mean we won't necessarily do it. We could try it out. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And while you're down there, please suggest names. I need, like, so many dinosaur names. If there is a single dinosaur you want to name at all, suggest it. You think we should name a Gallimimus something? Go ahead and suggest it. You think the next Therizinosaurus should have a specific name? Suggest it. Because so many things are going to need names, and I cannot name everything alone, at least not in a reasonable amount of time. We're going to have 4 new dinosaurs today that need names. We got the Psittacosaurus and our 4 Brachiosauruses that are joining us today. Okay, there we go. Shovel's not going to last very long, so I want to see just roughly. I put that up at the right height. Okay, good. Terrible tunnel. Almost a little bit worth just shoveling out the last bit of it. Is that what turns here? Yep, there we go. Look at that. I connected the 2 sides. I still like the idea a little bit, but I think it might take a couple of changes. Not sure, though. No, definitely. I feel like if I just shovel this out... and then we just put a little wall. We can even leave it slightly misshapen as it is. But if we just put a wall there, I feel like that flows a little bit better, design-wise. We will find out for sure. Because this part, I do want to keep it tunnel-like. And I like the sharp corner. I don't want it to feel like a cave. I do want to make it feel intentional. Another stack of cobblestone if we need it. Alright. Throw things blindly in here with reckless abandon. Perfect. Half in there, half in there. Soon those are going to be ready. Until then, I have brought 3 different types of trees, and I want to use all of them. Sigillaria, one of my least favorite trees in the mod. I think it looks weird. It looks weird in real life, too. You get what I mean. It does actually look weird. Nope. Survived. It's just an actually weird-looking tree. I'm not the biggest fan of it. And it did just eat, all of our bone meal, so... Or the 3 of them ate almost all our bone meal. See, these 2 don't look bad. When it's just the single bulb, it doesn't look that bad, but this just... Nature let that happen. And I don't know how. It's such a weird, goofy-looking tree. Throw in a couple more. Two more stacks. There we go. Kinda want to put water in this area. Oh, you know what? I can't go that high, though. Ooh, maybe that side? What level? I don't know. We're just gonna throw in some trees, because trees can grow in the water. That is allowed. And it didn't grow. Yay! Alright, back to stone bricks. Because I do not have bones or bone meal. Which actually means I should throw more of these down now so that they have time to actually do something. And you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. And you're gonna go there. And hopefully that's all fine for the Brachiosaurus to navigate around. Again, I don't actually know for sure how big these guys get. Because in the last world, we had a small little problem with our Brachiosaurus deciding it wanted to embed itself in a rock. It never died, but its head was in the Tyrannosaurus enclosure, which was on the other side of a mountain. Hopefully that's not as much of a problem, now that they've updated. But you never know. I do really hope that I do not find a Brachiosaurus head going through a mountain, especially because the mountains here are a little bit, wider than they were before. And that's a very small section, so, yeah, no, I don't think it'll be a problem this time. I do think they fixed it, but you never know. Sometimes weird things happen in game development, and ultimately, this is game development. And it's actually in some ways more difficult, because it is modding, so you're working with existing framework. Minecraft isn't the worst for modding. There are definitely games that are much worse for trying to figure out how to set up mods for. But still super impressive what the people who can mod are able to do with the games that they mod. I'm gonna use these for... Where do I want water? Kinda feel like... See, I need you to grow for this, though. That's the problem. Because I kinda wanna have the roots here be underwater. So if I place a layer on top like this... It is turning to night, so I could go kill a skeleton or two and solve the problem pretty effectively. Because that's the only one I think I actually need to get to grow. Off the top of my head. And by off the top of my head, I mean I don't see any others. Do I need... I'm gonna need more... Doesn't need to be this wood, just any block, because it'll be getting removed after. Preferably not dirt, so that I can tell that it's not supposed to be there. I need to know where the line ends. And if it's dirt, then I'm sort of just guessing and hoping for the best. My goal then, I guess, would be just to make it look good, though, so maybe dirt is a good option. When it's a smaller body of water, I can get away with dirt, because I can just remember. But this, pretty large area. So... I would rather know for certain. I ran out again. Lovely, lovely. Ah, we have cobblestone. That'll work. Or we just keep using different colors of wood until it's no longer a problem. Okay, there we go. Just need these trees to grow now. This one specifically, right here. Which, it's night. If we get out of here, I could probably find a skeleton pretty quickly. We're going hunting! And I'm gonna die, because I really have not bothered with armor yet, which is not the best idea. All I need is a skeleton. There! I was gonna say, this is gonna be the first time I never find a skeleton. But no, we're good. I need to get the helmet back. It was responsible for the death of so many of our own dinosaurs, but made life a lot easier when I did want to kill something. Like, for example, a skeleton or a charged creeper. Definitely, it made things so much easier with charged creepers. Need rotten flesh always. Bad entrance point, that's my bad. There we go. Alright. Beautiful. Just gonna slit. Yeah. Alright. The time has come. We are going to flood this area and turn it into a lake, an ocean, whatever this is. It's gonna technically be neither. I think it's a pond. I don't know. But it's gonna look good. Hopefully. Every single enclosure gets a water feature. Not every water feature has to make sense, though. But I'm trying. There we go. Slowly fill everything. And then I have the fun task of removing blocks underwater, which isn't as bad than as it used to be in the 1.12 world. It was I just hated working with water. To be fair, we've only done one aquatic enclosure so far, and it was for the Aquila Lamna. I should definitely get another one going sometime here. And then one small section. There we go. Found a third bucket in my storage system, if you'd believe it. Yep, that thing is such a mess. Just found a bucket. Alright. How are these doing? They're doing alright. I really don't care to sleep right now. I'm just gonna start tidying this up. Don't you just love breaking blocks underwater? Isn't it the best part about any of my Minecraft dinosaur enclosure projects? They're great. At least it's not raining. It's night, but at least it's not raining. I already put the block under there, so this should all go pretty seamlessly. I feel like I hear lava or something, but I think I'm just going crazy. It's a pretty regular occurrence. Might just be the water and I don't have my volume up very high. I don't know. Nope. Well, what did I hit? Did I hit? Don't think I hit anything. How long have I been going for here? Oh, yep, we're at an hour. How nice. I famously always have well-paced and well-timed builds. These videos haven't been getting progressively longer as time goes on. I should be editing them more, realistically, if they're getting this long, but I don't know. I got no idea. I'm just trying my best. And hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully the dinosaurs like their new home. They've been dead for 65 million years. Brachiosaurus, hold on, I believe that's the Jurassic period, so we're looking closer to like 145, 200 million years. They've been dead for a little while. I'm sure that they aren't gonna mind too much. Especially because, they're not like real animals. So I can't mess up their real dietary needs. It's not like I need to specifically get a bunch of prehistoric plants in here, or else they're not going to be able to properly slot themselves back into the ecosystem. No, these don't care that much. And the ferns, I don't remember off the top of my head how many million years ago ferns were introduced into the ecosystem, but they're pretty old. They reproduce off of spores, so I feel like they're so old that they don't have seeds, right? They didn't evolve seeds, they were still spore plants, which is a lot less common nowadays. So if it's spores, then they're definitely a solid age. Do I even have enough durability? 23. No, I do not. It's gonna break any second now. Oh, okay. Is this not going? It is going down one. I just have terrible estimation skills, as we've already addressed. Ah, there we go. Finally. Such a small section. I sort of just want to do it, like, not go and get a new axe and just deal with it now. Missing a couple items, apparently. Oh. There's some more in here. Next time I will smelt so many more stone bricks next time we do a project remotely like this. Honestly, I might just start smelting up stone bricks just casually. Perfect solution. You have no durability taken. That's why I can't see how much durability you have. I think I need to take at least one off before you... Yeah. 131. So it will survive, unfortunately, but that's alright. And that will be the water feature for the Brachiosaurus enclosure, taking up, that may be a solid quarter of it, almost. Actually, I'm not... Problem is that it's a blue waypoint. Also, the waypoint's covering... Yeah, I mean... It's close. It's close to almost like an actual square quarter. Not even, oh yeah, roughly a quarter of the area, but it's weirdly shapen. It's almost the proper square. There we go. Think that's all the items there. Seems to be. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright. So, as far as I'm concerned, grab this out because I need to make this safer. Alright. We, like, minorly care about safety here at this zoo that I still haven't named. That's probably good enough. No, realistically, it'll be fine for a while. Probably gonna have to do something more at some point, because these are giant creatures. Just for the sake of this video not being like 5 hours long, I don't think I'll do the detailing today. Might just be a short bit on camera in a different episode, or I might do it off camera. I don't know, but getting some detailing, making this all look nice. Definitely give you guys a tour of it once it's done, just because I feel like I'm going to be proud of this one. Oh, that one grew all by itself. Lovely. See? As long as they don't eat the saplings, which they very well may do. Is 40 enough? That is the question. I think it will be. Then I guess I could start working on the next chunk, which... Actually, how do I want to do this? Alright, if I turn them into stairs... Let's jump into the water instead of dying. I think that's probably a good idea. just with what we have. Kinda wanna. And then we'll turn. This will allow me to proof of concept and literally nothing more. Which is good, because I need to proof of concept it a little bit, at least. Alright, let's go over here. So those towers will be a little bit different, but the general idea... And I'm actually going to test out a couple things here. Do I want that? That allows a lot of seeing, but also a lot of falling. This reduces seeing. I think this looks better like this. Let's find out. See? Okay, yeah, I am okay with that. I think I haven't lined that up very well, considering that I need to do the corner tower still, but that is a problem for me another day, not today. Let's get these going under this tree. I don't have bone meal. This is a mistake. I cannot believe that I'm genuinely out of, like, all my bones and bone meal and everything like that. All in pursuit of the Pachyrhinosaurus DNA, which we did get, so, like, I can live with it, but... Still, it's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe if I'm lucky. I think it's gonna be an egg over here. Yeah. Now, if I'm lucky, then I see a ruined portal on the mini-map over there. If I'm lucky, that'll just be full of bones. Because I haven't been taking bones out of chests, even if I've discovered them, because I never thought I would need bones. Nope, that is flint and steel. Alright, that's not particularly helpful. I just need this to grow enough. And I have a spare. Maybe something over here. If I'm lucky. It's gonna be an egg. It's not gonna be a bone. If I'm lucky, it'll be rotten flesh. Eggs. I do need eggs. I am out of eggs, so I can't be too mad. Another egg. Where were all these guys a couple of episodes ago? Where were all these dudes a couple episodes ago? This is going to be another egg. Right? Oh, did I walk past it? I walked past it. What? I don't... Did I collect it? Or did it despawn? I don't know. Is there a skull over here? Anywhere? No, no skulls, no nothing. That's fine. Was hoping. Hey, wait a minute. Bone. Nope, that's the wrong way around. Oh, okay. Did not need the entire analyzer list. Mob loot. No, fish don't? How can I see the salmon loot table? Oh. But bone meal from salmon, just directly. That'll work. Hello, salmon. Worst case scenario, I can feed our Dimetrodon, who desperately needs to be fed, so... It's like 5% drop rate. Come on. No bone meal from any of these guys. Really? I'm just asking for, like, 2 pieces of bone meal. Can sturgeons drop it? That's the wrong loop. Nope, they just dropped sturgeon. Can feed the Aquila lamna, which refuses to eat live bait. And the Dimetrodon, which I have not fed, but I'm pretty sure it is a piscivore as well. That one's going to be angry at me. It might try to eat me. I'm not sure. I think it's tamed to me, so I might be fine. This is so much fish! Not a single bone meal. Oh, tragic. Alright, well, that was a waste. If I'm lucky, it'll have spread itself. Nope, not enough for me to take one at least. This is unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna head home. We're gonna have no bone meal here. I know it. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to get a composter. Because I don't put a decent bit of stuff in there. I cannot believe that I really just have no bones or anything anymore. So weird. I'm not used to it. Alright. All you have to do is grow up, though. I have a spare already, actually. My hope is I just don't want you to go and get eaten immediately by our 3 brachiosaurs. I am gonna move all of this stuff up there, I think. Up to the corner, just so that it's out of their enclosure and they can explore happily with no evidence that I left their enclosure unfinished. Just gonna do that for a second to make this a little bit easier on myself. And then hopefully they don't eat all of their saplings. Not having bone meal is so weird. I can't just have everything done in like 6 seconds. Nope, okay, I need you. There we go. Problems I never thought I would have in this mod is... Why am I using carry-on for a crafting table? Then you're coming with me. I do love carry-on. I think that that should be in every single mod pack ever. I understand if it's not like an actual Minecraft feature that should be added. I understand that. But it is so convenient having some way to move and things that are holding other entities. It's such a convenient thing. Tile entities, I believe they are called. It's so nice. I wish we had some way to do it in base Minecraft. I don't really care what that way is, just some option would always be nice. Okay. So what I should do, I should actually think, for once. I say as I break both of my legs by jumping down to collect some items, when if I walked a little bit, I could have walked down slowly, or, if I really want to jump in some water. Anyway, my comment about thinking still applies. I should do it more. For example, there we go. Yeah, because then this will be fine as it is. The outside, I think I'll maybe make a little bit taller for the towers, but not the inside. The inside, we want to be able to see directly into the enclosure as best as we can. And if this is the way that we've decided on doing it, then this will be the way that I do it. And we were just really continuing off that castle vibe. You know what I should do? Because they're going to take a second, as we know. I should get the eggs down so that we can watch them while we do this. Is this grown enough? Not yet. Hopefully it will. And then this way, they're just slowly working on being ready while I'm building. We shouldn't miss it. I don't think we will. It would be an unfortunate number to miss. 3 eggs. Missing 3 eggs would not be great. And there we go. Just get this going as far as I can. This actually should make this area more secure, because now it's not a situation of jumping up 2 blocks. It's gonna go in a little bit and then out again, so it'll be a little bit safer. I had the perfect number. That is lovely. Anyway, I think, honestly, actually, just have those all crafted into stairs, because we need the stairs more than the other things. Sort of the baseline. Those will go to there, I guess. I think that's the best way to make it look good. We can put normal walls or just do the same thing we were doing before. I'm not sure yet. What are the eggs doing? Are any of them shaking? I put them all a little bit away from each other. None of them are shaking, though. Gonna hop right down the second they start. Full reckless abandon. I'm gonna break both of my legs again. It'll be great. Might as well. And I don't know what's going on over here, so I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, wait, no, that's a... I've made a miscalculation on how to make my life easy. Because that's all gonna be like that. And because I don't know what's going on over here... Oh, they hatched? How did I miss it? No! Ah! Really? I'm so disappointed. How did I miss it? You weren't shaking. Oh, okay, we got a male. 2 males. And a female. Okay. They're all so cute. Why are the baby mobs in this mod pack so adorable all the time? I knew I heard lava. I should really cover that up, though. Oh. Okay, hopefully they don't eat the saplings. They might. This is grown. This is grown, which is good, because now these will not go extinct. And I can get one over here. No? Nope. Over here. Hopefully they don't do anything. Oh, they are... I have no way to know if they eat saplings or not, but... Oh. We don't need this waypoint anymore. Okay, okay. You guys... I don't know how big you get, so I don't know. 12 meters of height, length of 20, so that should be big enough. Oh, I can double check what time period it's from. Yep, Jurassic. If you want to read the information. Semi-arid environments. That just seems to be the descriptor for like half of the habitats that I read about for these dinosaurs. It seems to always be some form of semi-arid. Alright. I am gonna continue working, but I think we're gonna do the outro here with our little friends. Where are they? Please, I wanna... Where are they? Come on. Do you two wanna help me do the outro? Yeah? Okay. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye.